All right, we live.
We live.
We live, baby.
Right off mother, 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 right off mother.
Yay. Yay.
Right off mother, right off mother, right off mother, right off mother.
Started with my bitches, we gonna get outside today. Gummy understand me, say he wanna be my bae. Know you want this baby, just don't look at me that way. Chop you into pieces just to put you on my plate. Gummy know I Gummy, I'm his favorite treat. Dark skin, rainbow, light skins, we got every sweet.
Right off mother, right off
Like my
mother.
bitches ratchet, make that pussy tweet. All it takes is one piece to cause controversy. They say I'm too bad, not to have a man, but I got these hands. I'll feed a nigga up, put a nigga in his place. Cause
Right
you
off
niggas
mother,
bitch
right off
made.
mother.
Yeah, I'm too chill, but watch you get lit. Watch you turn up cause you niggas ain't shit. Lying your dick, knowing it was quick, yeah. Sliding with my bitches, we gonna get outside today. I could sit beside you, but the best seat is your face.
Right off mother,
Wanna
right off
stay
mother,
on
right
silky,
off mother.
nigga, buy me enough lace. Drop a couple bands, but you still won't get no play. Try to leave me, I will find you. My tears rain down like the bullets in the sky for you. How you gonna leave like that? Saw me crying on my knees like that. Why you gotta tease like that? Lying to me, say you love me, you know that ain't fact. But I ain't gon' trip, I'ma get rich. Fucking on some shit, focus on your kid. Tell me how to live, cause I'm a big fit. And my bitch is lit, it is what it is like. Cause I ain't gon' fuck up. Man, how this nigga stuck up? So my bitches put their stuff up. Cause you know I'm gonna come up. R-O-N-I-A, you know what's up.
We always certain because Nino got dope.
It's football season. We got to talk about flags.
What kind of flags?
But not just any flag. We talking about the worst of the worst.
Say it ain't so.
It is so. We talking about the red flags that we see in men.
Ooh wee.
And we going to keep it to our top 3. So you got to give your top 3 and you got to explain. You have to have experienced this shit for it to be a red flag.
You can't just be the one on the outside looking in.
Nope.
Like you know they know
Nope.
wrong.
Nope. You gotta experience that firsthand. So you be like, damn, I sure don't want my next nigga to have this quality. So
That might change my list.
Right. I ain't gonna lie, low key was thinking like, damn shit.
all right, well, while y'all think on it, I will go first with my first red flag. I'm not gonna give y'all all 3. Okay. He still feels the need to check in with his ex to, quote, see how she doing,
Look,
end quote. Red flag.
It is a
Big
red.
red.
flag.
Red flag.
flag on the play.
Why in the hell are you checking in on somebody who you was toxic with and you didn't stay with?
Cause they miss that shit low key.
Even if they wasn't toxic. Why?
Red flag.
Big red flags.
Huge.
I concur. In agreement.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
I thought I was tripping.
Nah, that's
flag
a
on
big
the
ass
play.
red
All right,
flag.
thank you, ladies.
Flag on the play.
Thank you, ladies.
I'm
Anybody
calling it.
else?
What about if he just trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, shit? Wham.
No.
What's wham?
Figuring out what is there to figure out? What is there to figure out?
What's wham? Why you feel the need to see
To
how
woo
she
wham,
do?
woo wham, shoo wham, get the fuck out of here, woo wham. That's how I feel. No entanglements,
Maybe she
no.
had a mental health issue.
Ooh,
That ain't your
cares?
problem
That's not your
no
problem.
more.
Ain't your problem
That
no
is
more.
not
That's
your
not your
problem.
problem. I'm
Go
your
ahead.
problem.
I already rubbing her face. What you rub? You getting a headache?
Pod Air Force sorry.
Go ahead.
You're supposed to ask the people, you know, who around you if they okay, you know, with the mental days. I've seen that shit on social
That bitch ain't around you no more.
Look it. On me. She better not be.
If she is.
Pot.
Pod.
preach.
Ooh wee.
She got a headache.
I don't have a headache. I'm disrupted. If you really, let me keep it PG. If you really cared about this woman to the point where like you're wanting to check on her mental health, you should probably already know her like mom. If her mom is intact, you can ask her mom and be like, is Shorty doing okay? But for you to reach out to someone that you were sexually active with, and you were, I don't know who I'm talking to specifically.
You talking to the masses.
Okay. Well, if you are dating another woman and you want to make sure that your ex is okay, for one, let me just put this out there. If you checking on your ex's mental health, I hope you checking on your lady mental health. Cause just you might see her, you might think she looking okay, she doing good, whatever. Make sure like you're checking on her mental health too. But if you got to reach out to somebody else, for one, I hate to sound like controlling, but I feel like you should talk to your lady about that. A lot of women are very understanding, and if I know that you had a toxic ass ex, or you were toxic and she just wasn't good mentally, emotionally, whatever, and like maybe she was going through some real shit, if you hit me up and be like, look, you know, I'm just trying to make sure Shorty okay, blah, 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 that's fine. I don't care about that. That's just me. That's me personally. Because I don't ever feel like I'm in competition with nobody. But if you're concerned about someone's mental health, this is someone who might have at one point was like really at the very fucking bottom and anything could have happened to them, then that's fine. You let me know, and then at the same time, I feel like if you were that close to know their mental health status, you should be close enough to know their parents or their mom or their dad and like ask them about it. But honestly, if you texting a bitch asking about her mental health, you better be checking on my mental health too.
And then some.
Don't text the bitch, period. Who is she?
Mama Ochoa, we here.
Who is Shorty?
No, that's what I'm saying. You can't text her directly.
You can't text her mama.
Don't text Shorty's mama.
You got a new mama
Don't
now.
text Shorty's papa. Don't text Shorty's uncle. Don't text Shorty's brother. Don't text Shorty's cousin.
Don't go feed the dog.
Don't text Shorty's friends. Don't text Shorty's cousin's friends. Don't text Shorty. Nothing involved with Shorty. Fuck Shorty. You shouldn't even be worried about Shorty. If you worried about Shorty, go be with fucking Shorty. Straight up. Go be with Shorty. You obviously worried about Shorty enough to go check on Shorty's mental health, see what she going through. Or whatever Shorty got going, or you want to see, hey, I haven't talked to you in a minute. How are you? You FaceTiming Shorty here and there. Go be with Shorty.
Ooh, wee.
Ain't no FaceTime. Hold on.
I didn't say no FaceTime. She added, Mama Ochoa added the
Red
FaceTime.
flag on the play. FaceTime.
You say you adding yours on.
I'm in a nursing mindset where I'm like, I just want everyone to be okay. So like, I don't know.
I understand.
You can't text her specifically, but like, I've had an ex who had an ex-girlfriend who was literally like bipolar, suicidal, all this other stuff. When it comes into our relationship and it starts to bring a tread between both of us, then it's an issue. It probably was an issue before that even, honestly. But the first time you try and reach out or whatever, I'm not going to throw a fit. But like eventually, if it becomes an issue, then I don't know.
You could let the first one slide.
I'm quick to leave. I ain't gonna hold you.
Sheesh.
You could let the first one slide.
Sheesh.
But every interaction after that, watching like a hawk.
Yeah. On me.
Watching like a hawk.
Ain't no interactions.
Guilty.
Ain't no interactions.
Ain't no interactions.
None, because interactions bring up old feelings. Old feelings bring up old shit. Old shit bring up new shit. Why bring that new shit?
Talking about bringing up old feelings. If you're probably hitting up your ex, it ain't no old feelings. That shit is deadly.
Exactly.
That shit is
So
deadly.
it's then. So I won't say
probably
old
wanna be
feelings.
with
It's
Shorty.
feelings that are still there. Low, high key.
Well, I changed my mind. They gotta go see a therapist.
Like, man,
Cause my nigga don't got no doctorate, so they can't help you.
What he
He
gonna
got
do?
his own shit.
What he gonna do? Text you? Go find somebody else to text.
Right off mother.
But we have unraveled my red flag. There's 3 other bitches in this room, so I know y'all got red flags.
Sure.
Elle says she got a whole book.
So one of my red flags is not having any goals in life.
100%.
So my thing is like, if I see like, okay, when you first start talking to someone, it's all a blur. Like you just all about having fun and stuff. But when you actually get with this person, you actually start seeing their daily life, their actual daily activities. You start seeing like, damn, like this nigga not wanting to do more than just like smoke weed with his friends and come home. Like that's it. Like you don't want any like hobbies. Want to get into like something else other than this. Like so my goal. I'm not saying you gotta be a whole entrepreneur out here and start a business, but I would just like you to have something else like volunteer in the community, or at least start being there for people. Like
Your ass gotta
family.
work.
Yeah.
Do
Like,
something.
Do something.
do something with your life. Don't be just a bum out here. Because I wasn't attracted to you in the club like a bum.
Bum. Don't be a bum.
Concur. In agreement. Red flag on the
I
play.
concur.
I concur. Flag on the play. In agreement.
Next.
Ooh wee.
One of my biggest red flags is we're not live right now, right? Okay, cool. I don't like niggas that don't take accountability. So my biggest issue is I have been with a grown ass man, 30s, older than I am. Life is great, living a good life, and I'm like, okay, this is who my dad would want me to be with, right? Nigga cannot take accountability for fucking nothing. Like, literally nothing. Like, we'll fucking make it to the comedy club late because we got stopped by the cops. And this nigga would be like, you took 3 minutes longer than you was supposed to getting ready type shit. I don't like niggas that can't, I don't like niggas that can't take accountability. Because to me, it's like, that's someone that's always reaching for like an excuse. An excuse, but then niggas always want to be in power, and you can't really you can't be in power if you're taking accountability for a reason why you're, something didn't go as planned. That's my number one thing.
I think that'd be their
That's my
ego.
biggest pet peeve. I can't stand niggas that don't take accountability, and niggas that like pessimistic ass. I don't like that shit. Yeah,
Cutthroat.
I'm going for the cutthroat in this pile on me.
I like it.
Mama Och.
Me, I got one. My main one. Can't stand a man who don't love his mama right. That's a good red flag.
Yes,
You gotta watch how a man treat his mama. If he don't treat his mama right, ain't gonna treat you right.
That is
And that's
true.
the truth.
I feel that.
I did too.
And that is the truth. You gotta be careful. Them people don't love their mama. You're not gonna be loved right.
I feel that.
Shoot, they mama, they sister, they auntie,
You
somebody.
gonna see how some of these men treat the women in their family. If they don't treat the women in their family good,
They gonna treat you
your
like
ass ain't
shit.
gonna be treated good.
But then also, if a nigga don't love his mama right, it could be a result of the way his mama did him, which means he gonna try and get back at the next bitch he with. He gonna
Resentful.
He gonna
Some
try.
of these
He
men
gonna
be
try.
real life resentful.
He gonna
That's why
try
some
and
of
do
these-
you dirty because his mama did him dirty type shit.
Then that's how some
Ooh,
of
that's
these,
deep.
it is deep, but that's
Deep.
how some of these that's how some of these men end up wanting to be in control of women.
That is
because
true.
they feel like, oh, my mama could have, you know what I'm saying? My mama tried to control me in every aspect. I can't stand that woman. Like, women ain't shit. So the next woman I have in my life is on my watch, my every move. You just got to be careful. If men don't treat their mama, their sisters, their aunties right, you better watch your back.
Red flag.
Red flag.
Red flag.
Definitely.
Flag on the
You
plate.
ain't even being, like, considered. Like, the minute you bring me around your family and I see how you talk to your mama or your sisters, like, if you don't even love your siblings, like, you got, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to see you play with your siblings. If you ain't on that, goodbye. I love my family. I love the shit out of my family.
I do too,
And
yeah.
if you can't love your family, you not in my family, because then you're not going to love my family, and that's a problem.
Yeah.
Because I got a lot of family to love.
On
and
me.
they all going to love you back.
On me.
Right.
Y'all ever been around a nigga? You can be like, I can tell his grandma raised him. I can tell he had all sisters. I can tell he had a good mom. Like,
Because they be knowing they don't feel uncomfortable going to get pads for you. They don't.
girl, 100%.
Yes. Like, they just totally feel so comfortable. They care. They respect. I feel like they respect you more. They start to say, like, oh, I can feel for you because my sister went through this or my mom went through this. It's like they relate to you a lot more. And, like, I would definitely want that.
A
Honestly.
little bit more sentimental.
Nah, I would
And
say
they
it
be-
depends. It depends.
In what ways?
Because, like, yes, men who were raised by mostly women, or if not all women, I'm not knocking them down because the women did their thing, but sometimes they are a little bit more sensitive. They are a little bit more effeminate, and not saying it in a like gay way, but they're a little bit more feely and
Sensitive.
sensitive, and sometimes
Metrosexual.
I have
I'm trying to help you out. You're looking for words.
exactly. So, I mean, yeah, that's nice, but no.
I mean,
no.
have you been with a guy that was raised with all men? I mean, by all women? Because I haven't. He wasn't that way at all. He was actually very dominant in a way because he had to be the man of the household.
Yes, but I've also, this man that I was with, he was coddled. Just because he was the man of the house doesn't mean they treated him like the man. They're like, oh, this is our only man. So let's cater to him. Let's make sure he has what he needs. So as he grows up, he feels like I'm entitled to all of this. Or I'm overly sensitive as to where, babe, are you okay? Do I need to get you this? How are you feeling today? Why are you feeling like this? It
just mean he cares.
Yes, it does mean that he cares, but there's a also
It's frustrating.
It's overbearing. There is a thing called overbearing love.
My mama don't even check on me like that. Like,
right, like I don't even check in on my peoples that much, and you're asking me. There's a time and a place for that. And just because men who were raised solely by women doesn't mean men who were raised by men and women in the household don't have that. I could go pick you up some pads, babe, no problem. Like, they don't feel, ew, that's gross.
And it's also because men like that are typically, from my experience, the dude I was talking to was raised by multiple women in the same household for years. So he had to tend to multiple women all at the same time.
Right.
So then when it comes to one woman, I'm getting the same way he tended to all these 3 women at the same time. He's tending to one woman like that. And I'm like, you got to cut this down.
Yeah, it's too
in
much.
1/3. Like, it's just, I'm one of the 3 women you was talking to. Like, just, I don't know, relax.
Too much.
But that's why people be like, you know, I wish I could take this man and take half of this man and put this in the other half of this other man. And it's like, it's,
Oh, wait.
man, we be
build a nigga.
before it works.
Build a nigga.
Because it's like we want a sensitive ass nigga. We want him to understand, like, when we're going through stuff and we're on our period, we want him to understand what we're thinking. But then we also want to, like, I don't want you in my face all the time, ass nigga. I want you to have a gun. I want you to beat, you know, I want you to beat a nigga ass if you got to. Like,
I want you to have a
you
gun.
know, I want the best of both worlds, but no, you ain't find it.
Art says she want to be loved, but she also wants you to tell her to shut the fuck up.
Oh,
yeah, but don't put your hands on me though. Don't put your hands on me.
We do not condone violence here in Ladies 3-5.
I want you knocking on the door of violence, but I don't want you to walk in. You feel me? Like,
Art said shake her window. Shake her shit away.
yeah, I want a nigga to shake my window, and then at the end of the day, I want him to be like, "Babe, I ain't mean that."
Oh my goodness, that's so toxic right there. That is toxic.
Well, this is why I'm
That's
single,
not toxic.
sis. I'm figuring it out.
Shit. Sometimes I be making my man mad.
Are you serious?
Shake me.
I can't
Tell
do
me to
that.
calm down.
Look at
Tell
me
me to
all
shut the
crazy-eyed
fuck. Girl, you better chill. I like that shit. Man, I'm gonna make you mad just because.
They be relax.
You see it in their eyes.
You just fucking
They pupils
pestering more.
dilate.
You just gotta keep pestering. Testing the waters. 1, 2,
You test.
3.
You put 2 toes in. If it's cool, then you wade in a little bit more. You put an ankle in. They nibble at the ankle, but it didn't hurt that much, so you gonna put a knee in.
But then when you realize you put too much in, you go to bed.
On
You
me.
just wait for that nigga to
I'ma
just get in
just
bed and
leave.
start playing with your ass.
I did what I came to do. I'm finna go.
Oh, wait.
If you ain't washing your
If you ain't washing your ass, red flag.
you
Do
saying,
niggas feel gay when they wash their ass?
I always wondered that.
I'm sticking the whole bar so in my ass.
Shut up.
I don't think they do because I've done it.
Elle said you wash somebody's ass.
Yeah.
You washed a man's ass.
The other day.
Hold on.
So like when I was taking a shower with my ex, a couple exes, like I would okay, chill.
All at the same time.
At the same time.
One by one.
They were separate years.
She saw them kibbles and bits.
Oh my god.
Not the kibble bitch.
No.
We sorry.
No, so I was in the shower and like, you know, we washing each other, you know, we getting all soapy and stuff. And I'm just like, it dawned on me. I was like, what, should I go back there?
Oh, wait.
Like, is it okay?
Do it.
And then I just took my washcloth. Well, I took his washcloth out of his hand. Put extra soap on there so it's loose.
No dry ass.
Right.
No friction. Yo,
She spin his ass around, turn around, wet his ass, splash a little.
Yeah.
Gave him that ATM swipe.
I did an ATM swipe, no lie.
Put in the whole bar of soap back there.
And then I
took debit card.
And then he did like a whole turn, like he gave me like the crazy ass, like the fuck you doing, like, and then I did it again.
men get scared.
Yeah, he was like,
They
don't be
are
back
in
there, but I
water.
kept doing it.
Hell, he probably thinks
They are naked.
A whole bar of soap up his asshole.
I mean, I was like, I'm just washing your whole body. Like, we're washing each other. That's a part of your body.
You
so.
said all that?
Water in your ass.
You was like, I'm washing your ass, nigga. Nigga, I'll be like, if you want me to stop, just say that.
Men they nervous.
But here's the thing, I'm hard-headed. I don't listen. Like, he did say stop, but I kept going.
On me.
Damn, niggas don't play with that shit. That nigga could've whooped your ass.
That is somebody's flag on the plate for your ass. That man turned around and said, flag on the plate.
And you kept going?
Improper use of
Niggas
hands.
kill for that shit.
Ellen said, hashtag not me too.
Oh man.
He was in there, nah, babe, she. Shut up.
Shut up.
Oh, wait.
Shut up. Right off, mother. 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 Right off.